package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on.
Приручить дракона?
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's tip. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her, perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all...
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return.
That sounds... Well...
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safe. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing.
It's worth. She doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 views. Hera. Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Она сама пишет.
Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grabhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that? Well, there's no wait here.
А тут уже стал нежданчик. Чё, да, вот чё. Да, об стенку покачивай.
Watch out, it's her domain. She'll make sure we keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Мать.
Watch out, it's her domain. She'll make keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy. Huh.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. Look! Underneath her! I think we're close! She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Как надо.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head? Understandable.
True.
Unless what?
Unless... Oh, no. How could I have been so blind?
Зарежь. Подпишись, аккаунт. Мало крыс. О, понятно. Как здесь тебе показывают купон?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to...
Давай.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Давай, записывай. Нам нужны слова. Что, на квест сюжета пойдем? Говорите с Эмит. Брызгал.
Do you suppose Black's daughter is condescending?
Hello there.
Lord God.
Здесь можешь взлететь? Армянская. Сейчас, наверное, будет вторая локация.
What are you up to now? Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Как это, блин, деревянные доски не ломаются? Что за хрень? Шаму. Я знаю. Душа.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Because he knew the details.
Hello. Very good.
You said this would repair the chasm between...
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned not long ago. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Russian Federation.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough.
Huh?
Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better.
I can, sir.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans.
What written plans? I'll meet you.
I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us. Revelio.
Clever.
Nice. Dave is good.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Confringo!
I still can't believe we're inside a real... I've read about mines like this, but it seems like there's something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Fuck.
Cannot know there was a human here. Seems your eyes if you see the human. Radrock cannot know there was a human here. I won't rest. Not quite. You can't stop.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched by a door.
I'll be quiet. I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be around here somewhere.
I fall dead asleep on my feet. I could.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Who's there? One less shoot.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
Not your best moment, I fear.
I won't rest until you. Much too slow. I've been fighting this Someone there?
It's too much. Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
убивали птичек. Классично. Так, что дальше? Дальше у нас 3 вот этот чувак. А вот сюда есть это. Compositor, participatie.
Revelio.
I'm good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Lucas, to tell us.
Something that time.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Nice.
Clever. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we've found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. Without further ado, adieu.
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, She smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know.